Red Claw steps up against the shadows in October 2022's Fortnite Crew Pack, which will be going live for all active Fortnite Crew members at approximately 8 p.m. Eastern Time on September 30th. So what's going on, champs and champions? It's FireMonkey here, and in today's YouTube video, while we ramble on, and play the normal Fortnite island mechanics, all those shenanigans, we'll be telling you everything you should know about the upcoming Fortnite Crew Pack. This includes a little bit of some showcases brought to you by Fortnite GG, yes, the website, who has told me that they're allowing me to use their showcase recordings that they recorded on a private server for today's YouTube video. So major shout out to them, even though, I didn't have to shout them out in the first place. Before we continue today's video, I'd like to introduce you to today's sponsor, Opera GX. Opera GX is a browser built specifically for gamers, and I want to tell you guys about some really cool features it has built into it. So if we go over here to our settings tab and then we go over to profiles, you're able to create different unique profiles for different settings. So if you want a streaming setup here, which is dedicated to just, muting tabs by default while you're talking to a live audience, you've got the setting for it. If you want a rogue setting that deletes all of your browsing data on exit, you have a profile for it. Now, we also have three really cool features that I feel like you guys will enjoy. So the first one is in the basics tab of your settings, and if you scroll down, you'll actually see force dark pages. What this does is it will make every page, such as the Fortnite website right here, dark mode, even if that website doesn't have a built-in dark mode. The second feature Opera GX has is the ability to go to the Chrome Web Store and add Chrome extensions to Opera GX, allowing you to enjoy extensions that other services and other browsers have built into the browser. And the third, and I think most interesting feature Opera GX has, is the ability to take whatever video you're watching on YouTube or other big platforms and stream it directly to your phone using the Opera GX mobile app. So all I have to do here is hover over this button, click on it, and it will bring up a QR code that with the mobile app I can actually scan. Right when I scanned it, it's already taking us to the spot, and it takes us to exactly where we ended off in the YouTube video. What are you waiting for? Download Opera GX today on mobile or computer using the link in the description down below to not only support the content I create, but to also enjoy this really cool browser and really cool product. And with that said, I'll see you champs and champettes back at your regularly scheduled broadcast. With that said, however, I wanted to talk about the skin, right? There's been a lot of controversy recently just about the skin, if people like it, dislike it, because a lot of people are wondering, like, oh, this is just, a new version of the Deimos skin, which is one of the previous crew pack skins that came with the Save the World bonus. I think it was like one of the first ones that actually had Save the World as a bonus in it or something like that. And a lot of people are like, oh, isn't this just another skin super similar to that one? I think it's mainly because of, the red theming they've got going on. It has a red mask and all that type of stuff. But at the same time, I feel that both skins are different enough, in my opinion at least, to not be considered the exact same skin. With that said, however, when it comes to the skin itself, we have a lot of stuff that is going to be a part of it, and some of it might not actually be released right away. So firstly, we have the skin itself, which is the Red Claw skin. We have, if I go over here and look at my other monitor, the Black Fang back bling, the Red Ripper's pickaxe, the Shredded Red wrap, the Never Take Me Alive loading screen, the Dark Knight / Red Lights lobby track, and the Dark and Red instrumental lobby track. And now all of these cosmetics have already been decrypted. However, it appears that both of the music packs, both the normal and instrumental versions, are not even in the game files right now. So basically, we might see them, we might not. It's really just kind of up in the air right now because it's not in the files. It could be encrypted in another folder, but it doesn't really look like it, at least right now. So what I suspect is going on here, right? What I suspect is happening that is causing this issue is maybe Epic Games is like going to add it as like a mid-content patch or whatever, where it's like, hey, you've been a part of the Fortnite crew, you own the skin, so enjoy these loading screens halfway through this month's October crew pack. I feel that that's what they're personally doing here, but of course I'd love to hear you guys speculate in the comments down below, not only when we'll be obtaining this free loading screen, but also, what do you think it actually is going to sound like? Do you think it's going to be a banger, or is it going to be something that's going to be like a little bit of a pass? For me personally, I'm just excited mainly because of the fact that they're going to have an instrumental version of whatever it is, meaning that in the main version, right, in the technically original one, quote unquote, it's going to have lyrics, it's going to have singing or whatever else, but in the one I'm more intrigued about, the one that I'm going to be hyped about, it's going to be just the instrumental part, which could be good for, background music on this channel whenever I'm recording one thing or another. Now, the loading screen itself for the skin is very interesting, and the reason I say that is because it looks like we have another Fortnitemares themed thing, which actually has pretty similar posing to what I think was in one of the old Fortnitemares loading screens, but it makes us wonder if, instead of, the ghost zombies we've had before when we had, like, Shadow Midas and all that stuff, if we're going to end up getting, like, a chrome ghost this time around, because they are pretty similar ghosts, right? They have the same design and everything else, but they're now, like, chromified instead of just being, a normal ghost that you would find in Fortnitemares. Because as we already know by leaks before, we know that one thing that will be returning for Fortnitemares is going to be the Horde Rush mode, and we might also see, the zero build version of that mode enabled. So it's just an interesting thing to theorize, which is, oh hey, if we're getting normal Horde Rush back, then what are they doing with the other modes? The main modes, are they going to make it Fortnitemares themed once again with ghosts and all that type of stuff? I would kind of hope so, because personally, I really enjoyed, the ghost aesthetic and everything else they had going on for that specific Fortnitemares event, and I would be happy to see it return once again. Now, of course, it's just speculation based on a loading screen, and it's not 100% confirmed based on, leaks or anything as of yet, regarding if we are going to even see the ghost game mode, what the? Huh? Okay, well, if we're going to be seeing the Fortnitemares game mode return, or if it's just going to be, like Horde Rush and then that's the whole entire event or anything like that. But we do know there's going to be Fortnitemare themed quests with, free XP rewards, maybe some free cosmetics, so that is something to keep your eye out for if you are interested in, anything in the land of Fortnitemares. Overall, though, the skin itself looks pretty nice, and I gotta admit, even the wrap alone, if you decide to use the wrap on, one of the actual show your style skins, I think they're called, the ones that, have the wrap design on it or whatever, you can put whatever wrap you own on it. It actually looks pretty clean. It looks like some actual clothes you would see a character wearing, so I might end up having to rock the wrap skins a little bit more, get some of these clean designs going on. Overall, though, I think this is a pretty good crew pack. I know a lot of people are kind of like mixed about it right now, and it might sound like, I'm just trying to be different or something like that, but I really kind of like the aesthetic going on here, because, sure, it's similar to Deimos, but, you can never get too much of one skin. I might as well have as many versions of a skin as possible in order to in order to enjoy all the different variants that are out there, because if you really remember, I mean, we have like 50,000 Jonesies at this point, so it's not like Fortnite can't make a skin that looks very similar to another one. I mean, they've done it a lot before, and they've even played it into the lore of the island. So yeah, I would like to hear your opinions down below. What do you think about the brand new Fortnite crew pack skin? Do you like it? Do you dislike it? I personally enjoy it. And with that said, I gotta admit, the new Fortnite season so far, as I've continued to play Chapter 3 Season 4, I've had a fun time. I've been playing a lot more Save the World and stuff as well, though, so it's been fun going and experiencing that once again. Thanks for all the support on the other video I had made about Save the World the other day. It actually did pretty good. It was like a 2 of 10 video, and I was shocked about that, right? I thought it was going to be one of the worst videos on the channel where, since it's not about Fortnite leaks or anything, people would click on it and be like, I don't really care about this. It's not a Fortnite leak, and then just click off. But it seemed like the reception on it at least was pretty good from the people who did end up watching it. And also, another thing I should mention here, to, a side note, the birthday event has officially ended, so they have vaulted a lot of stuff. For some reason, the cakes still show up, but besides the cake, they have vaulted the birthday presents, they've vaulted the birthday cake slices, they also vaulted the pizza boxes and the flare gun. So it's sad to see all of those items going away. I thought, maybe they would have stayed a little bit longer, but nope, it seems like they were just extra little bonuses for the birthday celebration. And they did bring back the Ranger shotgun. They unvaulted this without really a blog post or anything. It was just kind of like, hey, birthday stuff's gone, but you have a new gun, enjoy it. So I don't know if it's going to be staying forever, if it's going to be, a temporary time, anything like that, but it is back for a limited time if you do want to enjoy it. With that said, however, I'll see you champs and champettes. Oh god, you know what, let's end this off with an elimination here, if I can get the headshots off. There we go. Okay, with that said, however, I hope you champs and champettes enjoyed today's YouTube video, and I will see you guys next time with another upload. Peace out.